Initially, I also thought, like many others, that it was loosely structured, and certain people under a certain ideology had come together without any strategy. But now, when I can say that I have a little bit of knowledge, at least, about these militant groups, it's pretty well structured. Obviously, leaders, as you mentioned, some of these leaders of these jihadist organizations, their charisma as well as their strategy reigns in people. And I'll come back to that even further in the discussion as to how this entire thing works. But since you mentioned structure, if you make a comparison between the TTP in 2007 and TTP of 2018, it's very, very different. In 2007, we see a loosely formed conglomerate whose agenda is very, it's just a single point that Pakistan is an ally of the US. And so that's why Pakistan is under target from us. That's a single point agenda. But in 2018, it's very different. The Americans are no longer here. In 2023, sorry, the Americans are no longer here. So what's the war about? And I remember in 2021, in February, we see the TTP coming up with a structure, which is somewhat similar to what the Afghan Taliban had in 2008. And it's a structure saying that this is how we will operate now. But then in December of 2022, we see this full-fledged structure, which is almost like a proxy or a parallel government, And as you said, leaderships, but Afghanistan becomes, that swan song for everyone to sort of, imitate. In the way as
success story, right? It's their success story.
So they say that we defeated the British, we defeated the Russians, and now we've defeated the Americans.